Now, calm has returned to Wenchiki, a community in the Tripoli district of the Northeast region, following deployment of security forces to the area over the weekend. Some chieftaincy clashes resurfaced and escalated after the enskinment of a new chief for the area. There is still heavy police and military presence in the area, but some residents have been sharing videos indicating that the people are going about their business as usual, although some residents have also fled from the town following the clashes. We'll talk to the regional minister shortly, but let's get the latest from correspondent for the Northeast region, Ilyasu Tanko. Ilyasu, bring us in on the latest development on the story.
Well, there's calm in the Wenchiki community as we speak. School children are currently in school. People are going about their business. And as we speak right now, there's massive celebration at the newly enskined Chief Palace. Many people continue to come from villages around the Wenchiki community to attend this particular ceremony. We understand this ceremony has been in session since Saturday when the chief arrived in that particular community amidst the tensions that we have been talking about. And so today, the calm has returned to the community and people are going about their business here.
Right. Elias, so hang on for me. Let me bring in the Northeast Regional Minister, Yidana Zakari, who is joining us on phone now. Sir, thank you very much for your time. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Right. This situation happened over the weekend. What is your assessment so far?
Well, so far, I would say it's been good. The enskinment was done, and we have our men on the ground, and I think that they are there to maintain law and order. So far, there has not been anything untoward. So thanks and praises to God. It's good.
What is the report you are getting regarding how this whole thing started?
You know, it is a mix of, well, the traditional aspect of it has to do with the enskinment of the chief. But the political bit of it is where we got information that the Wenchiki chief was about to be enskinned. And as RESEC, we thought that the area is a bit volatile. And so we needed to have our men on the ground, both police and the military, just so that after the enskinment, there will not be problems. And I think that is what we have been up to. So that is exactly what has played out.
So did you say that you tried to stop this enskinment, or you just sent men there to make sure that the place is protected or secure for the enskinment?
You know, government does not interfere in matters of chieftaincy and related issues that border on tradition and custom. So we couldn't have stopped the process. All we asked for was just enough time to make sure that we had security on the ground. But we didn't have the locus, so to speak, to say that we are stopping the process. No.
Okay.
All we needed was to have our men on the ground so that in case of any reprisal attack, our men will be there to quell any violence. Thankfully, there has not been any violence, and I think there's peace in the area, and we hope to consolidate that.
You indicated that you had been in meetings, and expectedly so. Are there any injuries that you can report?
In Wenchiki, so far from the intelligence and the information that we have had, there are no injuries. Nobody has been attacked.
We also learned earlier. Yes, please go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
Yes, we have heavy military and police presence there. They take turns to do their routine duties both day and night. So there have not been any attack and any case of reported injury.
We learned earlier that some of the residents in this area have also fled. Is there any efforts by the Regional Security Council to assist these people and bring them back if need be?
Let me put it on record. Before the enskinment, there were doubts as to whether there will be peace or not. So some few people left the community. But when the military and police arrived there, I can tell you on authority, nobody has fled Wenchiki.
Okay.
That is what, because that is the briefings I have had. Nobody has left Wenchiki after the police and military were deployed to the place. What they feared was that there could be some reprisal attack, violence, but that has not happened. So there's peace in the area.
Okay. Going forward, how do you intend to sustain this peace that you say exists in the area? Although, of course, there are security operatives in the area, but that has proven over the years not to be a sustainable solution to some of these chieftaincy disputes. The sustainable one has been that people will understand each other and then the ceasefire will be operational. What is the plan going forward to sustain this peace that you refer to, sir?
Thank you very much. You know, peace cannot be imposed on people. It must come from within. And for us, the best way to find lasting peace in the area is to take the traditional routes. First, by engaging the factions involved in this whole thing, and to let them understand that they want to rule over people. And if you want to exercise leadership, you need to have peace before you can do that. And also, if we talk to the citizenry, the people themselves, to also understand that it doesn't pay anybody if we take up arms to attack ourselves, all because somebody must lead. So I think it should be one of dialogue. It should be one of engagement at the traditional level, and of course dealing with the factions involved. But the long-term solution will have a codified structure of our chieftaincy institution. So you know those who qualify to contest which scheme. And if it is possible that we can have this on rotational basis, then each will know that, yes, today it is not my turn. But with patience,
right,
we can also one day get our opportunity to ascend the throne. I think when we have this clearly spelled out, it will be the roadmap to lasting peace in the area. And I think, RESEC, after all this is done, we will take steps to see how we can sit with the appropriate people involved to work out our roadmap towards lasting peace.
I'm looking forward to that roadmap, sir, and thank you very much for your time this afternoon.
Thank you.
You had the Northeast Regional Minister, Yidana Zakari, there. Ilyasu, let's wrap up with you. Have you, what are people saying? So the minister is telling us that the people who fled the village actually left before the enskinment, and that afterwards, when with the presence of the security forces, there hasn't been any such exodus. What are people saying, or what have you heard so far, Ilyasu?
Well, I spoke to the new chief himself, and he confirmed to me that as of Saturday, since he came to the community, mainly members of the other faction were packing out. But today, my sources at the community revealed that indeed some of them are actually returning because of the presence of the military or the security forces in there. Mostly what people in this particular community are asking for is peace. I mean, they want to live. They are asking the two royal families, the Fombron clan and the Jabo clan, to come together to resolve this issue so that there will be peace in the Wenchiki community.
Ilyasu, thank you. Ilyasu Tanko is our correspondent for the Northeast region, bringing you up to speed on that situation, that this is happening not in Tripoli. It is happening in Wenchiki, which happens to be in the Tripoli district. Now, Tripoli is a name of a community, but it's also the name for the district. So this is happening in Wenchiki, a town in the Tripoli district. We'll keep our eyes on it to keep you updated.
Chieftaincy.